Hit films can begin in the most unlikely of places, but when director James Cameron dreamed up a knife-wielding steel skeleton crawling through flames, he could never have guessed how successful his Terminator would become. Its sequel would be just the first time Cameron would redefine blockbuster filmmaking, but even devoted fans may not realize just how strange the franchise's earliest days really were. Here are Screen Rant's 10 things you need to know about the Terminator. Cameron's cameos. Director James Cameron has made a career of large-scale movies, but he's just as well known for his personal touches, specifically lending his voice to a number of easy-to-miss off-screen roles. In The Terminator, Cameron's voice can be heard canceling a date on Sarah's answering machine.
Hi, Sarah. Dan Morsky. Something's come up and it looks like I won't be able to make it tonight.
And as the Tiki Motel receptionist.
I'm coming.
We need a room.
All right, the kitchen.
In the sequel, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Cameron has a much more horrifying role, voicing the death shrieks of the T-1000. Bihn's bad luck. The Terminator marked the first of several collaborations between James Cameron and Michael Biehn. This cemented the young actor as one of the most unforgettable sci-fi stars of the 80s and 90s, and created a strange running joke in the process. Cameron would make sure the actor paid a price for his starring roles. He had Bihn's characters bitten on their hand in all three of their films, as Kyle Reese in The Terminator, as Corporal Hicks in Aliens, and in The Abyss. Cameron originally planned on casting Biehn in his 3D hit Avatar, so we have to assume he had a set of alien teeth with the actor's name on it. I'll be back. It's hard for modern fans to believe that the success of the Terminator series was ever in doubt. Even harder to think that the iconic tagline, "I'll be back," was just as uncertain. Surprisingly, Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't like the sound of the line. He believed a robotic killer would pronounce it in proper English as "I will be back." In the end, James Cameron insisted that he was the writer, and Arnold was proven wrong.
I'll be back.
The line became an instant hit, following him throughout his entire movie career.
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
Bug spray. Plenty of movie magic went into making the film, but not every extra touch was planned ahead of time or healthy for the cast and crew. When Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor emerge into the fog after hiding out under a bridge, the fog isn't real, but it isn't fake either. The film's production took place during insecticide spraying for a fruit fly outbreak in the Los Angeles area. The filmmakers had planned to wait for the clouds to clear, but they decided to use the added effect instead. Looks like a robot wasn't the only thing trying to kill them. Guerilla Filmmaking. Terminator may be a billion-dollar franchise these days, but the first film was a different story. The Terminator first revealing a stolen biker outfit and punching through a car window is hard to forget, but the lengthy shot was actually the last to be completed, with James Cameron footing the bill for the 2-hour shoot. Since he had no permit to be filming on the street, only he and Arnold Schwarzenegger were present. Arnold's street clothes were even stashed behind the car in case a police officer stumbled upon them. Writer's block. James Cameron can't claim all the filmmaker cameos for himself. His friend and writing partner William Wisher Jr. makes a brief appearance as a police officer who's knocked out and carjacked by the Terminator after his first fight. Wisher would also return for the sequel, in which he cameos as a shutterbug shopper and later as a TV reporter in The Abyss. Wolfie. It isn't just humans who make up the core cast of the Terminator series. In the sequel, the shape-shifting T-1000 attempts to lure John Connor home by copying the voice of his foster mother. But the trap is foiled when John's guardian Terminator uses the wrong name for the family dog.
Hey, Janelle. What's wrong with Wolfie?
The name Wolfie wasn't random. It's James Cameron's nickname for his own German shepherd Beowulf, who appeared in the first movie. Wolfie would return as Max in the final scene. Hopefully he got a raise for the sequel. Twins. Terminator 2 is credited with pushing special effects even farther than its predecessor, but not every effect is so special. Instead of struggling with split screen when it came to the T-1000's shape-shifting, Cameron let nature do the work. He decided to cast twins to play a security guard and his robotic doppelganger. The trick reappears in the movie's climax, calling on Linda Hamilton's identical twin sister Leslie, but it's not the most clever one. When the Terminator's brain is opened up in front of a mirror earlier in the film, viewers are actually looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger and Leslie through a hole in the wall, as his classmates operate on a dummy. Low flyer. Relying on practical effects may be easier, but it's not always safer. Modern audiences may look at the helicopter chase scene in T2 and assume some special effects were responsible, particularly the shot of a helicopter flying under an overpass with little room to spare. While a chopper was suspended on a crane for close-ups, the pilot told James Cameron he could pull off the stunt for real. The director agreed, having seen his mastery of the machine already. He narrowly missed another overpass in the same chase. The camera crew called the stunt too dangerous and refused, leaving only Cameron and his driver to witness it firsthand. Luckily, audiences can enjoy it for all time. The launch of a universe. The Terminator became a hit series, but fans may not realize that long before shared universes were all the rage, James Cameron had crafted his own. It began with The Terminator, where one LA news anchor would reappear to cover a hurricane in Cameron's underwater alien adventure The Abyss. That film's cast is employed by the oil company Benthic Petroleum, whose logo can also be seen at the gas station John and Sarah visit in T2. It wouldn't stop there. One frantic reporter would also reprise his role in True Lies. Cameron clearly had a few favorite actors on standby, but the end result is a single universe of blockbuster hits. So what do you think of our list? Are there any bits of trivia or Easter eggs that you think are essential for Terminator fans? Let us know in our comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.